What if the greatest strength in your life doesn't come from pushing harder, but from stopping, from pausing, from disconnecting? In today's world, we live in constant motion. Scroll, click, swipe, post, respond. We think strength is about always being active, always available, always on. But real strength, real growth, sometimes it comes from the pause. Think of music. What gives a song its beauty is not only the notes, but the silence between them. The pause gives meaning to the melody. Your life is the same. Without rest, reflection, and stillness, you lose the depth of your own story. In Japanese Zen philosophy, silence is not emptiness. It is space for wisdom to enter. In African proverbs we hear, even the drum rests before it speaks again. In Western thought, the Greek Stoics taught stepping back is how you see clearly. Different cultures, one truth: pause makes you stronger. But in our hyper-connected world, disconnecting is a superpower. When you put your phone aside, when you take a walk in nature, when you breathe deeply before making a decision, you are not wasting time. You are investing in clarity, peace, and resilience. We all have moments in life where we need to tap into that inner strength. It could be a difficult conversation, a big decision, or just a day when life feels overwhelming. And here is where the power of pause can help us. But first, let's talk about why disconnecting can be so challenging. In our hyper-connected world, we are constantly bombarded with distractions. Emails, text messages, social media notifications, they pull our attention in 1,000 different directions. It can feel like there is an endless to-do list and the pressure to be constantly productive. But here's the thing. This pressure, it's often self-imposed. We have internalized the idea that to be valuable, we must be constantly busy, that to be loved, we must be always reachable. But this is a false truth. There is strength in knowing when to disconnect, when to step away from the noise and focus on what truly matters. There is power in taking a moment to pause, to breathe, to reflect before we react. Here are some ways the habit of disconnecting can make you stronger. 1. It gives you clarity. In the words of the poet Rumi, everything in the universe is within you. Ask and it will be given. When you take the time to pause and go within, you open yourself up to a deeper sense of knowing. You tap into your intuition, that inner voice that guides you. 2. It brings peace. The Buddha said, peace comes from within. It does not depend on any external conditions. When you learn to disconnect from the chaos around you, you create space for inner peace. This is not about ignoring the problems, but about finding stillness amidst the storm. 3. It builds resilience. As the African proverb goes, if your wife has gone to the market and has not yet come back, do not go to the river to look for her. Sit and wait until she comes back. Sometimes life throws curveballs. Disconnecting gives you the strength to pause, to absorb the unexpected and to respond in a thoughtful way. It's not about being passive. It's about being prepared. Now, I want you to think about a time when you paused, when you disconnected. How did it make you feel? What did you learn about yourself or the situation? And finally, let me leave you with this. Strength is not in constant motion. Strength is in balance. Power is in pause. This is your story. Live it with wisdom.